All right, so I'm out here to get that deadhead. I finally got DWR got back in hold with me. They're pretty busy, so they gave me permission to come out and get it. I'll document the site and that stuff and then show it to them. And as long as everything checks out, then they'll give me the paperwork for it. But I'm about 300 yards away from it, and I smelled something dead. And there's that right there. Which I don't know why that would smell dead, because that's been there for a couple of years, but I definitely smell something in here. Another little deadhead. And you'll notice one of the reasons why I'm confident the other one is a lion kill. We can go over here. See the broken nose cavity? When a lion takes down a deer, it likes to take it down and then get around on the front of it and clamp onto its nose and suffocate it. It'll crush that nose and break all those bones. That's usually a pretty good indication that when something's a lion kill. Usually when you have that and there's not any other things like, you know, bones that you can see where you can see that an animal's been shot or something like that, then there's a pretty good chance that you know it's a lion kill. But the lion's been in here killing them. Anyway, so I couldn't even sleep last night. All excited, I was having nightmares that I would get out here and this thing would be gone. Somebody would find it and take it. It's such a cool deadhead. So I'm hoping I get over here and it's still here. It wouldn't be, but anyway, I'm in a video picking it up. Be there in just a minute. Okay, I'm here to pick this thing up. That curl right there. This thing's just a cool old buck. He's not a huge framed buck. Frame on him, and he's not even a 140 class buck with the frame, with the extras and that stuff. This buck probably was a 2x3 or maybe a 3x3 most of his life, but he hit the age and that where he started putting off a lot of this non-typical stuff. Split hook cheater. So cool, so much character. You see that the nose is missing here. That's how there's a pretty good chance. I mean, that's telltale sign that a lion got him. Unfortunately, the lions get a lot of these bigger, older bucks because these type of bucks tend to be on their own or with one or two other bucks at the most. And when you have a buck by itself, especially after the rut, when he's tired and wore out, two sets of eyes that are tired and wore out and not really paying as close attention as they should, perfect prey for a lion. Lions don't kill the weak and the sick and just the old. They take a lot of big bucks because big bucks are very good prey. I would say more often than not, lion kills are bucks. I think they probably kill a higher percentage of bucks than does by quite a bit. That's been my observation, and I've probably seen at least 100 lion kills. More often than not, it's bucks. And very often it's big bucks. This is probably the coolest one I've ever found, but I've seen, other people that have found them eat bigger bucks. I know of a couple this year that were recovered that were 190-inch bucks killed by lions. It's why we need to have the predator control, the lion hunting, the bear hunting. It has its advantages. If you're a hunter and you like to see animals, big animals, mature animals, I don't want to do away with the lions, but I want to see their numbers in check so that this happens as rarely as possible. I do want there to be a healthy population of lions and bears out here because I think that they're part of nature and they're fun to hunt, and I don't want to see them wiped out, but we definitely have to keep them in check because this happens far too often. I think I'll probably definitely try to restore this and mount it in some way. He's that cool. I don't think I'd ever put a tape on him because he's not a scoring buck. Kind of funny. One of the things that you notice the most about bucks, a lot of these bucks out here, is their weakest point is their main beams, and that has a lot. You know, this guy's main beams probably aren't 20 inches. That's his weakest feature, and that's common out here to have the, you know, a buck that's good in every other way, but his main beams are weak. That's one of the things you have to look at when you're scoring a buck, is those main beams. How far do they come around? This buck, I won't put tape on him because he's not going to score impressive, but to me this is one of the coolest deer I've ever seen, just with the matching cheaters, the split cheaters, just something I've very rarely seen. I got to take him and check him in with the game warden tonight. I tried all day yesterday to get a hold of them, hoping that one of them would meet me up here, but they're busy, and so they gave me permission to come up here, and I'll film it and take pictures, and then I have to give the antlers to them, and then if everything checks out, then they'll give me the paperwork and the head. So here we go. Let's check him out. Look at that right there. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the eye guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and look at that curled point right there. Isn't that cool? The way that just curls right there. So he's not, like I said, he's not a big framed buck, but that is one of the coolest deer I've ever seen. Get a look at him from every angle. Super pumped to get that thing restored and up on a wall someplace, because he deserves to be showed off, I think. Yeah, cool moment. Way down there, I see a shed. I don't have my pack. I'm just poking out here, looking to see if there's any elk out here, but looks like a decent shed, so you know I'm going down there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more, so here we go. I'm getting close here. See if we can see it. Yeah, right there. See it laying on that rock? Laying right on top of that rock in these ledges. Ooh, that's gonna be fun to get down there. Gotta find a way down. I was hoping it was on this ledge right here and I could follow it around. It's the type of place where there could be easily more sheds. If they're coming that high up into the rocks, then they're spending some time on these other benches. And let's see, so I gotta get down. 1. Yeah, maybe over there I can get down. This is a cool area. That looks like a cool antler. Alright, I was coming along here, starting to wonder if I was even on the right level. And I looked over here behind me. There it is. It's not even a super chalky one like I was thinking it would be. How does a bull even get to there to drop? Is the question. Man, that looks like a good bull too. Good time length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a stud. Young bull. Young bull with good genetics. Oh. Back up and get a couple pictures. Man, I can't help but think that the other side will be on one of these benches. Man, that thing sticks out like a sore thumb. So I can't imagine anybody's been looking in here. I don't know how you'd miss that. Every time I got out to the edge far enough, I could see it. So the only problem is if it came, you know, if it dropped it off here, it could be tucked up tight to the cliff here. I can't tell you how many times I've found them hung up in the cliffs here, like the elk walked along the edge trying to drop it off the edge. Elks are not afraid of heights. Elk are not afraid of heights. Oh, I think the other side's got to be here. Let me look around and hopefully I'll find it. I'm not gonna lie, I keep looking back at that thing. That's a stud bull. Man, I hope I can find the other side. It's a hard white. It surprises me. But he's got long beams. I bet he's in the upper 50s on his beams. Oh, let's see if we can't turn it up. Been glassing here a little bit, but it's not right here below me at least that I can find. You know what a heartbreaker is? Oh. Usually with arrowheads, it's a broken one. That would have been really nice. We'll call the same thing with sheds. I think I just matched him up. I just went, I mean, this is such nasty crap. Plus, notice I'm wearing my work boots that are not exactly cliff climbing hiking boots. I didn't have time to change before I came cruising out here. So I just took the only path that I thought an elk could possibly take. And there it is. Gotta be him. Busted 5th, busted 2nd. Yep, definitely. Look at that 3rd. That's him. Dadgummit. Busted side. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, dang it. Let me see if I can't find a decent place to show him to you. Let's see if that gives me enough. It's so steep and ledgy here that I had a tough time finding the place I could even set the camera down. Get his right side on his right side. Look at that, dang busted 2nd and 5th. He's willow horned because he's young. Young bull. Love to find him now. This is a 2-year-old set. Find his browns from this year, and that's going to be a stud bull. I don't know if you can even see it. I'll look at it. If not, I may have to redo that when I get up off the ledges. But look at that. Stud. Yeah, gravity. Dang it. All right. This should give me a better. That's just a cool younger bull. Great genetics, great tine length. This is his first year probably as a real nice bull. Love to find his browns of the year after this up here. Packing these back to the truck and just looked up right here in this flat. Look at that. A little raggy. This year it'll be a brown. It's just tough to find the other side of that little dude, but another good little antler. Luckily I'm only, I don't know, a quarter mile from the truck. Through easy walking, so not that big a deal to carry him without a pack. Tell me that's not a cool sight. It's a good day. Got the deadhead, got the elk. Nice. Pretty good end of the day. What is that? Dadgum coyote running right there. I don't know if I got it, but it was a coyote running right down the middle.